Hey everyone, it's Christine here. Welcome to my channel and welcome my Libras to your new moon solar eclipse in Taurus reading. I'm clearing the energy, making sure I'm on the right sign. I'm actually redoing all of the air signs because the recording did not come out. Don't you love that? On your end, if you do energy readings, you will understand. It was about an hour and a half, so I guess I was not meant to relay those messages to you. We will see what comes out. I'm always excited. It's always interesting when we do these readings and what happens, though. I'm totally feeling an energized, but in a different way. A lot of you have a lot of stuff going on, planning. Get out of your head. That's what I'm feeling. And it's hard because I'm a Libra sun rising, so sometimes I'm like, am I talking to myself or not? But I'm not in the same energy. I'm tapping into different energy because I'm a little bit more tired, but I'm feeling like a sense of renewal, more energy. Some of you have kind of similar to Aries. You may have Aries in your chart. That's naturally, if you're a Libra sun, that's a natural descendant. It's our polar sign. But I'm getting a lot of you have accomplished something big, and now you just, I feel like, oh, it's done, that kind of energy. Let's see what the universe has in store for you for this new moon and for the upcoming eclipse. That was fast. Clear your mind. Last quarter moon in Gemini, I just said get out of your head. So fitting for all of us air signs, but especially Libras. Look at this. I even get Libra energy from this card. Clear your mind. Some of you have a lot going on in your mental landscape, have a lot of things that you're thinking about, planning to do, things you've done, you're reassessing, reflecting. Get it out of your mind somehow, whether it's journaling, writing it down, speaking to someone about it, or meditating, practicing something like mindfulness practices, or Qigong, or Tai Chi, or what else? I got nature and music. Perhaps both, sitting outside in nature, listening to your favorite music. I'm going to pull one more. It just flipped out. What did I just yell? Full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. I even said I just took a deep breath. I took a breath before. For some of you, we just transitioned into Taurus season, and Aries season may have been super busy. And so a lot of you are just coming to this point now where you can breathe through things that have wrapped up. I'm sensing just a lot of movement, a lot of energy shifting, a lot of things, a lot of action, just a lot of things you're accomplishing. You may be coming to an end or about to, or will soon, very soon I'm feeling. Breathe through it. I know it's easy to get out of balance. I'm getting a lot of breath work here in meditation, centering yourself, ground yourself. Some of you may have Scorpio or Gemini in your chart. We're going to pull from the Keepers of the Light. I said it right. I always say light keepers. And see what guidance the universe has for my Libras. Oh, we got two. They turned over. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Some of you, you're the crow or raven. If you all have a distinguishing way of differentiating crows and ravens, let me know, apart from their size. Because when I see them in the sky, I'm like, crow, raven. Some of these animals may be your spirit guide, but they also are giving you messages. You are receiving spiritual guidance right now. Some of you are very much connected to the lunar cycles. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. Some of you may revere or work with Freya. Is that a Norse goddess? I'm not familiar with a lot of those gods and goddesses. I get winter too. But look, there is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. This is totally tapping into the eclipse energy. A lot of things you've been releasing. A lot of you have been shifting your values, your priorities. Be careful with illusions, especially with Venus. We are ruled by Venus, right? It's the ruler for Taurus and Libra. Some of you may have Taurus in your chart, but we have Venus and Pisces at this moment, at the time of this reading. And so there tends to be no boundaries. Excuse me, there was a message on the computer from the software. There tends to be blurring of boundaries. We're just like all loving. It's a very embraceful kind of energy. Venus loves being in Pisces. It's a romantic vibe and feeling, but remember that not everything that we see is real. So don't make more out of it. And I know Libra energies, Libras in general, it's about love too, right? And minimizing conflict. And sometimes you want to see the best in others, but you don't really see them for who they are. So be careful. That's what I'm getting here. Be mindful about that and those around you. I also feel too like the crone raven could be warning. There could be some people around you, situations or things that are not what they seem. So just take caution and some prudence and use your inner guidance and your discernment. We also got Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Some of you may need to just retreat from people. Literally, like hermit. Some of you have released a bunch of, I'm getting people, places, but also other relationships, and maybe you're working on your heart chakra, your healing. I'm getting Archangel Raphael as well. Some of you are sensitive beings, maybe highly sensitive people, empaths. You are healers here as well. It's important that you take time to recharge your mind. I'm getting a lot of recouping your energy. Some of you have burnt both ends as of late, or are going to, or are in the process of burning this energy. You got to refill your cup before taking care of others. Let's pull a dragon energy. When I first did the air sign readings, yesterday I remember they were longer. And the messages were a little bit different. Perhaps I needed to redo them. I don't know. I'll go with it. Oh, shit. No. Three cards came out, but that's a lot for the dragon path. I put them back in. Sometimes I'll get a yes, take them all. Like I got for one of the, it was one of the fire signs. I got 5 Moonology cards that came out. I'm like, but the dragons, I feel like not too much because they're very powerful. And it could be overwhelming. I heard one card. What messages do the dragons have for my Libras out there? What messages do the dragons have for my Libras for this full new moon and solar eclipse? Full moon may be of significance. We just had a full moon in Libra, so that's why, but we have one in 2 more weeks. Adverbiary matriarch. I got this for another sign. Oh, I never saw this. This is a wing. I thought this was a peacock, but it's part of the wing. A lot of you connect, have past lives to, I'm getting Celtic cultures. There's also a lot of things your spirit is giving to you. It's almost like this card, illusions are revealed and released. A lot of you are learning things that are helping inform your next steps. Let's read on the card. I don't even remember. It's 13. 13th may be a specific or significant month for you. Maybe October 13th. because I know September 13th is not Libra, that's Virgo season in Western traditional astrology. February 79 may be of meaning to you. I will guide you to discover the best way you can heal. This dragon comes in with the strength and power to delve deep into our ancestral past and bring healing. She usually follows the matriarchal line back through the passage of time. She states the time has come now to release the chains that bind the continued pain from your ancestors, which have been passed down from generation to generation. You do not need to own this, as it is not and never was your pain to bear. She reassures us it is safe to explore old family hurts and release them to her. If she has shown up today in your reading, ask for her wisdom to guide you in the best way to heal the past and move forward in your life. I will guide you to discover the best way you can heal and leave the pain of your ancestral past behind. Old family wounds only fester on a deeper level if not acknowledged and released. They serve you no purpose in your journey now. If the Avebury matriarch has flown into your awareness today, she wants you to visit an old natural temple, stone circle, or other ancient sacred site and connect to the energy of the land there. She asks you to ground yourself, be still, and ask for her guidance. Due to her connection with the Avebury henge, she carries an incredible ancient energy, that of the old ways, the shamanic healing of the ancestors of England. Her wisdom is as ancient as the land itself. Some of you may have ancestry in England, the UK, anywhere where there's stones, maybe Easter Island. Some of you are shamans, healers, mystics in your lines, and you're the ones healing this particular side of your family, or you're in your lineage. But look at this. We have Pluto in retrograde coming up in a few days, and so some of you may be dreaming, having remembrances, or having old wounds come up from your lifetime or from others, and they could be tied to your ancestral heritage, your lineage. Because I wasn't feeling like you all needed to heal specifically, but this is something to heal within your family tree. You could also be getting messages about this from spirit and from your ancestors. This is big. I know with Pluto retrograde, a lot of things are going to be illuminated and brought up for healing and for release. And some of you may be working on this right now too. Some of you may be working with your ancestors. Let's see what the Sacred Traveler has in store of guidance for my Libras. What messages does the moon have? My bun is all the way to the side. That's not how I started this day, and it just naturally goes to the side. It's like an 80s style. Anyone used to wear their hair in the 80s? Some of you may have been born in the 80s. We got 2 cards. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. This has to do with healing, but also with what's coming for you all with this eclipse. There's a lot of miracles, things you don't expect. Fellow travelers, supporters all around you. This is beautiful. Some of you may resonate with the peacock. You may be traveling, but I'm getting more in the support. Kindred spirits, soulmates, your soul group, they're coming in. They're people. And I feel like they're spiritual. They're here to help you on your spiritual path. Of course, well, all of them. Everyone is a teacher for us, but there's a strong connection to the spiritual world. A lot of peace, harmony, bridging. So you're having a lot, and it's funny because 7th house, where Libras are ruled by 7th, or rules the 7th house, I should say, all about partnerships. So this is especially fortuitous. I feel like in the next step of your journey, people are going to come in and support you in this realm. Ooh, this is exciting. But I'm getting more, because with some I feel like it could be specific messages, but I'm getting I'm getting your just new beginnings in many areas for Libras. I tend to get, it has to do with what you're doing, because some people mix in purpose, what they want to do here with how they generate income, and others separate it. And for some, they're all connected, but this has to do with that particular area. We're going to get a self-love oracle. What messages, does the universe have for my Libras for this new moon? What do my Libras need to know? What do my Libras need to release? Holy shit. I was just talking about purpose. 44. Maybe you've been seeing that number. Remember your purpose. You came to Earth to learn how to love yourself and all that is, to achieve self-mastery, to explore conscious co-creation. Heaven resides in your heart. That couldn't be more fitting, right? Libra, we're ruled by Venus. Venus is all about love, beauty, relationships, foundations, also money, stability, self-worth. Remember your purpose. This ties into the heart chakra. Some of you may be actively working on your heart chakra or focusing on that. It could be tied to your purpose and also knowing that it's coming from a heart-centered place. And here, explore conscious co-creation. I feel not just with the universe, but with others. A lot of you enjoy working and collaborating with partners, different partnerships, different people. This is really, really beautiful. Some of you are going to step into your purpose. And the eclipse it's almost like when you make cookies and you mix all the ingredients together and out comes your cookies. It's similar with this eclipse energy I'm getting. You all have kind of different separate pieces of what you want to do, and the energies are going to help align everything. People are going to come into your lives to support you. You're going to get money you need if you're starting a business or expanding or scaling or wanting to start a side hustle, or you need money to travel somewhere, because I do get travel too. Some of you may have Sagittarius in your chart. Look at the pictures. So this is about your purpose and what you're here to do. Many of you are here to raise love consciousness, work on love within yourself, the yin and yang. You see both of them, two of them. I feel like that's the inner harmony within yourself. A lot of you have been doing major internal work and working on your own self-love as a way to harmonize that. Because what you do within, it shows outside of us. Right? So within, so without. Okay, what guidance does the universe have? What additional things do my Libras need to know? What messages? Ooh, one popped out. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, this is coming up for some signs. It's natural to feel insecurities as you pursue or go deeper into your purpose, as you change things, but this has a lot to do with clearing your mind, breathing through tension. Remember, these are illusions too. Just like Freya said, illusions are revealed and released. Full moon, I feel like it's going to have an effect, but because we have an eclipse with this new moon, it magnifies it. So this has an effect that's similar. I'm getting, with every reading, release. So this is a great time to release any doubts, securities, and fears. Tap into the Leo energy. Some of you may have Leo in your charts. And do things that scare you. Courage over comfort. Okay. Let's pull a self-care oracle. Your reading is so on top. The energies are just very reminiscent of also the earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Some of you may have Earth in your charts because they were like this, like fast. I felt like a rushed energy, like y'all don't have time to listen to these long readings. You're like just give me the message. I need to go now, make these plans. I'm getting that energy. I think the water signs were the most, they're like, oh, flowing, smooth, receptive to the longer messages. It was such a different energy. Okay. What self-care guidance do my Libras have? The card just came out. These cards are popping out fast. Take a walk, 52, 7. Some of you may have been seeing 52 or 7. Look at that. There's also 2 birds. You're going to meet fellow travelers on your way. A lot of you are literally take a walk though. That's a great way to ground yourself, to take a deep breath, to clear your mind. Some of you need to do that. Some of you work with nature. I'm also getting strongly though that you are going to, there's distances. You see the mountains. Some of you may be traveling to faraway distances to learn, to train, but through your interactions with others, through the travels that you do, whether it's inside or out, you're going to meet people that are going to help you. Support is all around you. Call it in. You can set the intention. Universe, whomever you pray to, you follow, you ask for help and guidance, your spiritual team, set the intention to call people in that will help support me in my new creative endeavor, my new business, in my new whatever, relationship, whatever it is. Maybe sometimes people help introduce you to others for networking or for a potential mate or whatever it is. There's a lot of pairing connections. Some of you are going to be working with others. This is so Libra-like. Birds, peacocks. There's 2. Oh my God, I didn't even see that other peacock in here. There's 2 peacocks in here. I also feel this ties into divine partnerships too. Platonic or romantic. I'm getting equal, both. Some of you are calling in love. Like I said, I generally like to, I don't focus on love initially for my readings, but if I get it, I get it. Some of you are calling in a mate. Isn't that the male? The more, but that's a rare. Actually, no, I was going to say the male is the more attractive looking peacock, right? And the female has the muted colors, but look at this one. The white one is a rare peacock. Because look, it looks white, right? I feel like many of you are going to meet your counterparts. Love. Through work, through your creative endeavors, through your projects. But I'm seeing 2s everywhere. Let's grab your final affirmation for this lunar cycle. It's interesting because Libras work well in pairs, in partnerships. So a lot of you are going to meet up with someone that's going to help you in your work, creative project. This could be life in general. It could be a friend, a soulmate friend. It could be also a romantic partner. So take it as it resonates, because some of you are already paired. This could be a new kindred spirit coming into your life. But expect the wondrous to emerge, miracles. Okay, let's see what your final affirmation is. Whoa, your cards are just hopping out. I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. A lot of love. Remember your purpose. You're here to learn how to love yourself and all that is. Okay, making sure I got the cards on here. Ooh. So many good things coming to you all, Libras. I feel like this is always like a disclaimer with any air sign, especially with Libras. Don't get into your head. Clear your mind. Taking a walk will help you. Many of you are stepping and remembering your purpose. It has to do with love. A lot of you are really transitioning in this area of your life, and you're also working with ancestors. But you're also working on releasing any ancestral wounds and trauma that does not belong to you. There is a new beginning with every ending, and illusions are being released and revealed. You all have a lot of beautiful things. Miracles are coming your way. I hope this reading helped someone out there. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I wish you I'm getting a joyful energy from you all, a joyful but also releasing new moon and eclipse coming up. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and we will see each other soon.